Good morning, Vanessa Lanham-Day here with some more inspiring and empowering ideas to help your marketing and your business growth. And today's lessons is all about why sometimes hacking off your customers or potential customers isn't such a bad thing. Now, those of you who have heard me speak or read any of my blogs, when I'm a great fan of Robert Cialdini, the guy who wrote the book Influence, about the psychology of persuasion. And it's all about the stuff that we're hardwired to respond. It's innate. We don't think about these things. And they're very powerful lessons in marketing. And one of those key lessons is about the power of reciprocation. Why when we're given something we feel kind of obliged to respond. The ladies out there always get this one more than the guys, but at Christmas when you get a card from someone you've not sent one to, you feel obliged to send one in return. It's a very powerful response. It's why free gifts work in marketing, and it's worth understanding how it could work for you. Now I've got a little story for you here about a client that I'm working with at the moment. Now she works in the recruitment business, and she's going out trying to get meetings with new possible customers, and we're using direct mail as the vehicle. And we all run businesses, and I bet you know just how many cold calls, spam emails, etc. that you get from the recruitment business. So setting your head above the parapet is really, really important, because it's really easy to get lost in a sea of ordinariness and what everybody else is doing. Now what she does, she works with part-timers only, so they're a little bit unique, so they've got an interesting and unique message, and we're trying to bring that out in the letters and the reciprocation vehicle that we're sending. Now one of the letters she's sending is to HR professionals. Of course they're responsible for recruitment in slightly larger companies. And the message we're going there to them with is about diversity, about gender diversity. More part-time people tend to be women, and of course a lot of companies lose senior women because of family commitments and so forth, so that the message was, you could actually rebalance with gender diversity. And the vehicle we used was to send a box of Hotel Chocolat chocolates that were incredibly diverse, all different colours and what have you, and that was the connection in the headline. The very first response that she got from this was not a good one. So here's the letter. So it's a nice letter, a couple of pages long, lots of really good stuff, and the chocolates that went with it. But this is the response that she got. So excuse the reading glasses, sign of my age. With regard to the introductory letter and box of chocolates I received in the post this morning. It's the sheer variety in this exuberantly fruity chocolate selection that makes it so perfect, don't you think? Really? Perfect for what? Poor diet? Bad health? I did indeed ask myself, what on earth have chocolates got to do with human resources? And I'm afraid that no answer was forthcoming. I would like to return the chocolates to you, or give them to the next charity or school that asks for a donation. I'm sorry, but your letter just didn't work for me. Yours humorlessly. Of course she was upset, and she forwarded it to me with a variety of exclamation marks, and I considered my response, and this is what I said to her, because I think there were two ways in which you can respond to a letter like that. Of course she replied, and very politely, to the lady, but in terms of her sort of personal response, one would be to vow never to send them again. Clearly they're upsetting people, it was the wrong thing to do. But the other message, which I thought was a massively more important one, was it was evidence that this message was putting its head above the parapet, that it wasn't being lost in a sea of ordinariness and heading straight for the bin. Yes, on this occasion it didn't hit the mark, and I get that, and you're genuinely never going to please all of the people all of the time. And this particular lady took offence, such is life. We sent a very nice reply back to her, and hopefully that was all settled. But I think it proves an important point. Now, interestingly, she went on and sent another 22 the same night, which I thought was a great way to respond. But interestingly, just a few days later, as a result of those ones going out, she got this reply. I'll just read it from my email. And it says, "Thank you for the chocolates. I thought they were a brilliant marketing campaign, and congratulate your company on the originality of the concept." So there you go. Absolutely, you cannot please all of the people all of the time. It's important to try stuff out. It's important to get noticed, and really understanding the power of reciprocation could really work for you as well. So that's my lesson today, why sometimes hacking off your potential customers isn't such a bad thing. Thank you.